I really want to leave the house. Okay, I need to break this whole thing up. I have 2 missions. One is to get a new phone and the other one is to get milk because I ran out and I need coffee. The rain, like, okay, I want to show this to you guys right now. So is not too bad. You can work with that. That's all right. But if you look a bit north, that's getting grayer. And if you look at all the way here, where I'm actually taking a time lapse of the whole thing, that looks a bit grim. It usually goes that way, but it's been too stupid these days. So anyway, I know that I went up for the new phone a couple of days ago and I didn't succeed. I was like, my phone still works, who needs a new phone? But my phone decided not to work anymore. Now I'm actually forced to take the bullet and pay for it and just go with it. But I'm not sure if I set out right now, am I going to get soaked or not? The plan is that I'm gonna go down to Tesco's, get some milk, do the shopping, bring the items back upstairs, have a coffee, and then decide if I want to go and pursue my phone today or would I do it tomorrow. Also, there's some other interesting things that I haven't told you yesterday and I feel a bit bad about it, but it's gonna be fun. I'll tell you when I come back. I actually think I have a chance now. The rain seems to be moving away, so I'm going to take my G7X with me, not the big rig, because this one I can shove into my pocket if it starts pouring down, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough hands or not to carry around the big rig. So sorry for the audio quality. It's going to be a bit different than the other one, but there's always a price, isn't there? Let's see how we get on. It's all pressed by time because it's already 1 p.m. How is it 1 p.m. already? I woke up at 6 a.m. What the hell happened to today? I did the editing, but it was out at 10. What am I doing with my life? Jeez. Look at that. We got fancy new chairs. I'm not sure if anyone ever sits out here though. Oh, of course it's raining. Why the hell not? I waited for the rain to stop. As soon as I stepped out of the flat, it started raining again. I don't mind. I don't care. I need coffee. Misjudged the weather. I'm definitely not going up for my phone. I'm just gonna go back home and do some work, but I do need milk, so I'm doing that. Well, let's hope my camera's waterproof, at least a bit. It is definitely spring though. Look at those trees. Oh, and the smell is amazing. Look how heavy the rain is. Man, that rain was heavy. Look at my shoes, soaking wet. It should be grey, not black. Ugh. Oh, that's wet. Well, you know what? It's not that wet. Kudos to Tom Ford's. That's great. I didn't expect that. Kudos to Canon for still working. Oh God, these G7Xs are pretty sturdy. Oh, great. So, not like I mean, I'm not superly impressed with this jacket. It's called Super Dry, but it's soaked. I would expect it to at least repel water. Did I buy the wrong brand? If you have any opinions, leave me comments below, because I need a new jacket. This is like, it is dry inside, but the top of it is soaked. It feels like it's not waterproof at all, or not water repellent at all, which I'm a bit bummed out about. And during the walk, I felt moisture on my neck from the hoodie, and I don't like that. That shouldn't be the case. Okay, I want to show you guys something real quick. I recorded a whole scene about this box a couple of days ago, but it didn't make the vlog, so I'm going to play it now, so I don't have to do it again. I remember that around 22 years ago, which is 1994, in Sydney, Australia, I went to a technology show. The most fascinating thing that I had to stand in line for quite some time was a virtual reality headset, I guess, or the whole contraption. Imagine that 22 years ago. It was a full room with a contraption in the middle that you could just stand in and put this really huge, bulky headset over your head. I can sort of still remember the images. I think it was some kind of a first person. I wouldn't call it a shooter, but it was definitely a first-person experience. My mind was blown away. And then nothing happened for the next 20 years. The whole scene has seemed to die out. And now, out of the nowhere, this shows up on my doorstep. And you know what's the strange thing? I'm still not excited. 22 years later, you still have a bulky headset. It's a really good direction in technology, and I fully support innovation and the progress. But for me, until it's not like the wireless Matrix, I can't really get on board. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that right now a couple of you really hate me, and a couple of people will probably unsubscribe or rage quit my channel. But I've been having an HTC Vive lying around in my house unopened for the past 3 days. It's not that I'm not interested, it's not that I don't want to try it out, but it doesn't work with OS X, and I don't have any Windows PCs, so there's absolutely no point for me opening it up. But it still feels kind of weird that I have like the latest technology in virtual reality lying around in a box in my flat, and I'm just, I don't know, it's just a box in my flat. So there's that. So you just heard my story, how I relate to virtual reality and what my pros and cons are. I'm really interested to hear what your thoughts are on VR. Would it actually change the world? Would it change the way that we interact? Let me know. Tell me your thoughts below in the comments. Facebook had a big announcement about what they're thinking VR could be, and to me it feels like it's going to replace social interaction, or physical social interaction, completely. And I'm not quite certain that it's a good thing. Since this day's gone by without me ever noticing it, I have to stop recording and start actually working. So this was the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye. The question that I got a lot this week, a lot meaning more than one person, is that why don't you get notifications when I release a new episode? Some of you I know only watch episodes when you get an email